What's up, guys? This is Jeff from Sorta Healthy, where we do health and fitness product reviews. We do content for other health and fitness professionals, and we do content for people just looking to live a more healthy and active lifestyle. Today's video is specifically for my personal trainer and fitness professional colleagues. And before you come at me for the video title, I hope you realize that I am not putting out a video on 5 reasons why personal training sucks as a career. In this video, I am simply reacting to the top video on YouTube when you search personal training career into the search bar. I mean, honestly, what a bummer. Imagine you're this new personal trainer, all excited about your new career, and you type personal training career into the search bar, and that's the top video. 5 reasons why personal training sucks as a career. No, it couldn't be a video on how to become successful as a personal trainer, how to have a good career as a personal trainer. No, it just has to be a video on the 5 things that suck about personal training. So as someone who's been trying to put out some good content for new personal trainers recently, I figured it was probably a good thing to watch this video, respond to it, react to it, and just let you know what I think of it in general. So first and foremost, I have actually watched the video already, and I actually do think Coach Brian in the video brings up some good points. However, there's some fairly silly stuff in this video, and I really wouldn't want it to convince anybody thinking about getting into training to not get into training. Because of this, and the fact that Coach Brian kind of just sounds like a whiny little bitch at certain points in the video, I felt like this was definitely worth looking into. So in this video by criticalbench, as the title would imply, he does list 5 reasons why personal training as a career sucks. Reason 1 is time and schedule. Reason 2 is money. Reason 3 is social life. Reason 4 is becoming less healthy. And reason 5 is career longevity, or just short career, really. So we are going to tackle these reasons one at a time to see if any of them are legitimate reasons as to why a career in personal training sucks. Okay, so reason 1 as to why personal training as a career sucks is time and schedule. And yes, unfortunately, I do have to agree with Coach Brian on this point. Working as a personal trainer, essentially, you work when your clients don't work. This means that if you want to do personal training full time, there's a good chance that you're going to be working in the late afternoons and in the early mornings. Split shifts are very common in the personal training industry for this reason. And yeah, unless you get into some sort of managerial position where you're managing other trainers, or maybe you're managing a gym, this is probably just going to be your life as a full-time personal trainer. So yeah, as far as time and schedule goes, pretty much have to agree with him on that one. The second reason why a career in personal training sucks, according to Coach Brian, is the money. I actually put out a video recently talking about personal trainer pay, and I pretty much came to the same conclusion. Unless you run your own personal training business or work in a really affluent area, you probably are going to make about $40,000 a year, plus or minus a little bit. So yeah, when it strictly comes to full-time personal training, pretty much fully agree with everything he's saying here when it comes to the money. He then goes on to talk about part-time personal trainers, and he said some things there that I didn't really agree with. He was pretty much saying that part-time trainers only do the work for the money. And in my experience, that's really not true. There are definitely plenty of part-time trainers who do just do the job for the money, but then there are also lots of part-time trainers who are just really into health and fitness and really into helping people. But yes, I would agree with him overall when it comes to money being a problem as a personal trainer. Unless you get into one of those higher level personal training positions, you're probably really not going to make that much money. Granted, those positions are out there, so don't let that stop you from entering the training world in general. According to Coach Brian, the third reason why personal training sucks as a career is the impact that it has on your social life. Now this is the part where he kind of starts to sound like a whiny little bitch. He basically rambles on in this part about how whenever he goes out and meets new people or is meeting with his friends, they'll ask him for health and fitness advice. Apparently this is some huge deal and it's super annoying. I mean, honestly, he gave like a few different examples of this, but to me it really just seems kind of silly.
Oh, I need to lose this. I hate having this. Maybe I should stop eating some donuts. Okay, my name's Brian, nice to meet you. I don't even know who you are.
I mean, honestly, is it really that bad to give out some health and fitness advice while you're out with your friends or family? Is it really that painful to do? If it is, I guess, yeah, don't be a personal trainer. Also, don't be an accountant because your friends and family will probably ask you about money and different business ideas. Don't be a doctor because your friends and family might ask you different health-related questions. Basically, just don't be an expert in anything because then you'll be asked questions about it when you're out with your friends and family. Honestly, who really cares? It's not that big of a deal. It's definitely not a reason why personal training sucks as a career. Okay, so the fourth reason why personal training sucks as a career is because you will become less healthy. Now this one does sound like BS, but actually I agree with this one for the most part. Because you work such weird hours, it can be really tough to go to the gym and do your own workout. I've noticed that when I'm busiest as a trainer, I am doing the least amount of working out for myself. And it is kind of this weird, depressing feeling when that actually happens. And because you're so busy and because you're constantly on the go, you do tend to just kind of grab for quick and easy foods. Of course, quick and easy foods are typically not the healthiest. So yes, this is a legitimate point, and if you're not careful, this can be a trap that's very easy to fall into as a personal trainer. The problem I have with this list though is this is basically the same as his first reason: time. Time is the problem, right? You don't have enough time to do your own workouts because you're so busy taking other people through workouts, and you don't have enough time to necessarily prepare super healthy meals for the entire week. Granted, you could just meal prep, and of course that's good, and that should be what you do. But you get what I'm saying. It's hard. So yes, I agree that working as a full-time personal trainer can be so hectic that it can lead you to become less healthy yourself if you're not careful. But I do call BS because this is basically the same as his first reason. Okay, the fifth and final reason why personal training sucks as a career is because you will have a short career. I'd say this one's about 99% BS. Maybe there's a little bit of truth there because as you get older, it can be hard to demonstrate certain exercises. But if you stay fit and healthy as you age, there's no reason why you couldn't do this job into your late 60s or maybe even 70s. Whether you want to be out there on the training floor at that age is a different story. That's up to you to decide. But yeah, I've certainly known successful trainers in their 50s and into their 60s. Honestly, it's not really all that uncommon in the personal training world. I would say though that as a personal trainer, for you to be successful, your clients need to be able to relate to you. So yes, if I'm a 60-year-old personal trainer and I'm working in a gym with only 20-year-old training clients, that could be a little bit of a disconnect that's not going to work out so well for me. But honestly, it might give me an advantage for working with older clients. Those older clients might be more likely to value your age and experience. So yeah, this point is BS. You don't need to be some hot 20 or 30-something year old to be a successful personal trainer, even though that would probably help if you're mainly working with people in their 20s and 30s. So yeah, there you have it, the top personal training career video on why personal training sucks as a career. Actually did have some good points, but it also kind of had some whiny BS in there too. Hopefully this video will bring a little bit more positivity back into the personal training career world. So if you haven't watched that video already, make sure you do check it out. And also make sure to like and subscribe because much more similar content is on the way very soon.